Now, the world will benefit from China and the US developing technology that can communicate with one another. Communications and Information Minister Iswaran says Singapore wants the best technologies and have these systems operate seamlessly with what is being used in other countries.
He was responding to a question about concerns that the two major powers might develop different 5G technology in an interview with the radio station CNA 938.
I think your question is basically touching on a much broader issue about the US, China and you know, on the technology space, and whether there will be what the people call a bifurcation, meaning the two systems pull apart and they don't talk to each other. I think nobody wants that. Certainly not third countries like Singapore and so on. We used to have GSM and CDMA for the mobile phone, and you have to use a different phone when you go to Japan because they were using CDMA, and then we use GSM phones and things like that. And it's just cumbersome and clunky, and it just gets in the way. So you want to actually have the systems talking to each other and working together.
Mr. Iswaran also noted while China and the US have large pools of talent in IT, it's a luxury Singapore doesn't have. And being a small country, it has to focus efforts on to make sure that digitalisation procedures maximum benefits for the people and the economy.
Now, he added that being small also has its plus points. For one, the government can be more nimble on a regulation point of view in response to new technologies.
By virtue of being a small country, we're able to bring the relevant parties together very quickly around the strategy and execute it. And that is even more relevant today because change is happening so fast, and you know, we're all trying to keep up. So the more quickly we can bring the businesses and the unions and the government parties together and say, look, we got to deal with this and this is the way forward, let's all pull together, the better off we will be.